now, I mean, there's multiple gyms in like every province and even like every like major city. So, I mean, what would you say about the state of jiu-jitsu specifically in the Maritimes, like when we started to like now?
Oh yeah, like when we started, like in New Brunswick, I think the highest belt was Sam Johnson, and at the time when I started, he was a purple belt, right? And then my first seminar was with Jake McKenzie, and Jake was a purple belt back then, and he just blew my mind. So like I was thinking back then, I was like, purple belts are like fucking gods. They're they're the best thing out there, right? And then I got my purple belt, and I was like, man, I ain't shit.
Like, oh, it's not magic.
But now we have like a shit ton of black belts like throughout the Maritimes. In New Brunswick, we're in the double digits now. So like it's grown quite a bit, and I would say it's grown pretty fast. And I would say personally, and I'm not saying I'm one of them, but there's definitely people in our scene that could like go to ADCC and do well, you know, that could go to a trials and possibly win their division. There's a lot of good guys up and coming that could pull that off. Whereas back then, like probably not, you know, but you know, our scene's developing really well. And as someone that loves jiu-jitsu, like it makes me really happy to see that and see it grow. And, you know, I look at my students and stuff, and like, I'm thinking like, they're all white belts, but they're so lucky, you know, because
yeah,
when I started out, it was just Dana was a blue belt. And like Dana taught me, but a lot of our techniques came from like YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, we would go on YouTube and study jiu-jitsu, and then come to the gym and be like, hey, I just saw this move on YouTube. What do you think of it? And it's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. And Dana would do the same thing, and that's how we developed it. But now, like, we have the knowledge and we can pass it on to our white belts and stuff like that. And so they're going to be a lot better than what I was when I first started, you know,
and a lot